What's up? So, if you're looking to improve the conversations you have with other people and you wanna really try to get to know the secret of holding interesting conversations and always having something to say, then I might have something for you, bro. Because honestly, this is something I struggled with in the past, and I was always thinking what to say to new people that I was meeting for the first time and stuff. And honestly, I've always been a social guy. I've always liked to speak to new people and make friends, but you know, it was a struggle for some time, and I think I learned something. I had like a realization that honestly I think could be very valuable for you. During the past 6 months, I've been really improving my charisma, my conversation skills, and how to speak to girls and stuff like that. And the overlapping trait that I think that made that makes conversations with other people great is the ability to show interest into the other person. But in my case, it's more of it's in like kind of a specific way. So let me tell you something. I read this book, The 48 Laws of Power, and one of the laws of power, I think, was become a master psychologist. And I was like, okay, become a master psychologist. What do you mean by that? And it's basically that you need to develop yourself into understanding other people psychologically and reading, like becoming able to read people like a book. And something I've been implementing myself after reading that is that I'm very curious when I talk to people. I'm very curious as to how they think about things that I'm maybe interested in, or what like their experience of life is with things that they do in their daily life. So I'm always curious, what is the experience of this particular person in life? What really is their thought pattern? What do they think about this thing that I find interesting, maybe? And so I can like see their view on that. And because of that, every time I meet a new person, I'm just observing them. So let me give you an example. I go up to a girl and I'm calm, chill, and I just introduce myself and I'm like, I know, how are you? And I observe their answer, maybe in their body language or the way in which they think about it, the way in which they speak, and their answer, obviously. Then from that information I try to form like a picture of what kind of person they are, or what they're thinking. And with that information I can maybe formulate a follow-up question. And from that you can always like keep asking questions and you're interpreting their answers, and that this is kind of becomes kind of a game, because you're always like observing, like, okay, what's gonna come next, you know. And due to this, you become interested in the person, you know, and in even if it's like a random person that you might not have been interested in the first place, but just by tricking, or not tricking, just by programming your mind to observe the behavior of other people, you can become interested in the other person very, very easily. And when you're interested in the other person, because you want to know how they think, and what their thought patterns are, and what their mind is like, you know, then it's so much more easy for you to ask like interesting questions and keep them engaged in the conversation, because they feel like they're at the center of attention. And one of, I think, there's also like this quote from the 48 Laws of Power, that, and I think also The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene, that you need to play to people's self-interest and to their ego. So when people feel like they're important, and they feel like, you know, they're doing something good because you maybe compliment them on something, or you like you're asking them questions, so they feel important, you know, they will really engage in the conversation, and they will ascribe that good feeling that they get from feeling important to you, you know, and to your conversation skills, and in that way people will start viewing you as more charismatic, and people will be wanting to be around you, you know, and people will see you as like almost a role model, you know, because of your skills, and because you show interest in other people very easily, and in that way, bro, you'll be able to light up every conversation that you engage in, bro. Because when people feel like they're important, and like and that someone is interested in what they're experiencing and their opinions on things, bro, they feel amazing. And that's why also in conversation you should always talk less than needed, because in that way you give the other person a chance to express their thoughts and to reveal things about themselves, so you can further analyze and like read them like a book, and bro, and eventually you know what kind of questions they like, and what kind of like behavior they like from you, you know, and based on their responses, you know, and their body language, and their behavior basically. And that is so powerful. You can, especially when you're talking to a girl, bro, like with a girl, bro, you should always be trying to pick her apart, to pick her brain apart, you know, basically to completely understand how she's thinking, because in that way you'll be able to entertain her so much, bro, and to, you know, to tease her in the right way, and to ask her the things that she gets excited about, and because it's all a mind game with women also. It's like, you know, and you'll know exactly how to make her feel based off of her responses that she gives on particular questions, and this way you'll become like a fucking you'll be playing with their hearts, bro. Even not that you wanna do that, baby. I don't know, but you know, it's a very very valuable skill to become a master psychologist and to always be trying to read people like books and analyze their behavior, because bro, you know, watch a video again, bro. I don't need to explain anymore, bro. But yeah, I hope the value serves you, man, because I think that's a very valuable insight. I hope it can help you, bro. I hope you become a master, bro, at speaking to people and being charismatic. I know for sure that you'll get there. See you next.